SHMACKEMAGOB! And Bang Bang Pizza Skulls. It's another donated episode, and it's another suck versus suck. And I always have to start my suck versus sucks with a little disclaimer. Those that get upset, pissed, they shoot tampons out of your butt with my musical opinion, I'm going to write you down in this book. Special book just for you twats out there. And this is a donated episode from Stephen Goodpaster. Now Stephen, not sure if he likes these albums. If he does, I'm sure I'm not going to have to write his name in this book, because I'm sure he's cool enough to understand that musical taste is personal, not science. Unlike all you dickweed dick licks, pickle whistlers out there that think that you are the authority of what I should like. Fuck you. Everybody that likes these albums, that's cool with me. I really don't care. Yeah, it has to do a lot with not having shitty parents. Your parents suck so bad. Alright, so Steven wants me to do Def Leppard Hysteria, the album that changed the world, against Faster Pussycat with Wake Me When It's Over. Alright, let's do this, okay? Women, probably the best song on the Hysteria album. It's like tolerable. Don't really like it much, but compared to everything else on this piece of crap album that changed the world, it's the best. Best song on here. And that's going against Where There's a Whip, There's a Way. You know, musically it's okay. But man, I just don't like Tammy's vocals, and I think the chorus is kind of weak. I'm going to give it to Hysteria. Alright, next one is Rocket. Man, I hate this song. This song sucks. It's horrible. Oh man, you know, Rocket reminds me of the Challenger. Alright, didn't mean to make a joke about the Challenger. It was a tragedy, but so is this song. Alright, and that's going against fuck, is it Little Whip? I don't know. I might have got that title wrong. I don't think it's Little Whip. Whatever. I know you all will correct me, but you know, I'm going to correct you. It's this. Or maybe it is Little Whip. Oh, whatever. Musically, it's even better than the first song. I still hate the vocals, but I'm going to give it to this song because Rocket blows. And then we got, oh man, Animal. What a shitty song. Versus Poison Ivy. You know what? I'm listening to this and I'm like, I kind of remember this. I think this was a single. I think. It's okay, I guess. I'll give it to this. Alright, next. Pour Some Sugar on Me. Oh man. I hate that song. Going against House of Pain. You know, I do remember this. This was, I guess, their biggest hit. And the subject matter, you know, it's sad. Anybody that's lived through that. I've been very privileged and lucky in my life where I've had a solid household. And I really do feel bad for anybody that's gone through a shitty childhood and a bad household. I do feel for that. I'm not making no light of this. But man, it is a putrid ballad. You know? It's horrible. But Pour Some Sugar on Me, House of Pain wins by default. Alright. Next is Love Bites. Yeah, it bites alright. The song fucking bites. When you make love, do you look in the mirror? Do ya? Do ya? Oh, man, that shit was #1. I remember back in the 80s, I was like, wow. You know, the funny thing about Hysteria, and you can say the same thing about Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, they both were kind of like a flop, or they didn't sell much. I mean, Appetite for Destruction you can't say was a flop in the beginning because they were a new band. Where, you know, so much was riding on this Hysteria album. Took so many years to make. Rick lost an arm. There was a lot of hoopla about it, and when it came out, it really didn't sell well. I mean, it sold like maybe like 1 million or so, which is great, but they sunk I don't know how many millions in it. It was considered a flop till Pour Some Sugar on Me made it huge, and I believe the next track, or maybe it wasn't, but I know Love Bites came out after that and became a #1 hit, and voila, it sold so many copies and changed the world that, you know, but yeah, it came out of the gate like kind of like, it took a while for it to take off. Just like, and also Back in Black is another one that I remember when I was a kid. It wasn't a huge hit till way later, like maybe a year or less, but several months. All right, what is it? Love Bites going against Gonna Walk. You know, this one's not that bad. And actually, I can tolerate Tammy on this song. I actually could. So yeah, of course it's going to win because it's going against Love Bites. Ooh. Though the Priest version would kill that that Pussycat, Pussycat. What's next? Armageddon It. No, just say no. Going against Pullin' Weeds. Again, not bad again, you know? But yeah, Tammy is back and annoying me. But musically, it's not that bad. Another one for Faster Pussycat. Alright, the next one is Gods of War. More like Gods of Bore. You know, I remember when I did the April Fool's Day video of Hysteria. Yeah, there was a mighty big pickle whistler that got really crazy on me. Actually, he's in this book. Let me see. Where is this guy? Page 4. Hey man, Gods of War is awesome. You suck. Ha ha. I sure told you. And I am behind a keyboard. I am an internet badass. Don't mess with me, man. But, you know, honestly, if I ever saw you in person, I'd be too chicken shit to say anything to you. You gotta respect that. At least he's honest. Alright. And that's going against Slip of the Tongue. You know, it's rocking. It's a fun song with terrible vocals, but it's rocking. It's a rocking tune. I'll put it above that Gods of Bore any day. Here it comes. Here comes the night. Man, that's good. Okay. Alright, fine. What's next? Don't Shoot. Fuck this song. Shotgun. Going against Crying Shame. Sleazy blues garbage. I mean, I dislike shit like this so much that I'll give it to Don't Shoot Shotgun. Seriously. I don't know. It just seems so contrived. And, you know, a lot of those hair bands and, you know, back then, they thought by doing something bluesy would give them credibility. Man. And what's, actually, I'm giving that to Def Leppard. I'm giving it to Don't Shoot Shotgun. That's how much I despise these white boys doing blues shit. Alright, what's next? Run Riot. You know, I would say it's like the second best on here because I was listening to this shit today. And I'm like, well, you know what? I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't suck hard. It's kind of rocking too, you know? It's just so much layer of, you know, polished fucking turds, but whatever, you know. I'd say it's the second best on here, and that's not saying much. I mean, Women is better than Run Riot, so for me that doesn't say much. For me, okay? Not for you. And that's going against Tattoo. Guns N' Roses much. This is piss poor. I'm giving it another one to Def Leppard. Alright. Hysteria. You know, I can say one good thing about Hysteria. I probably said this before. Vivian Campbell on YouTube somewhere does it acoustically, and I really like it. I actually like it. You know? I know it's a mellow song, but I think it's a better song if it was even more mellow and stripped down. Like how Vivian Campbell did it. There's a good song under that, you know, polished turd finish that this whole fucking album has. So, and that goes against Ain't No Way Around It. This song is horrible. It sucks. And I'm sure if you stripped it down, it still sucks. So, I'll give it to Hysteria. Because at least it's good if it's stripped down. And not this version. Alright. Where are we now? Excitable. Oh, man. Against Arizona Indian Doll. This kind of reminds me of that song, Fever in the morning, fever in the dead of night. It's kind of got that kind of like, you know, groove. But this version is like much worse. But, again, it wins by default. I mean, Excitable, really? Alright, then it ends with Love and Infection. Love and Affection. Infection. Yeah, listening to this, make love to it and get infected. But you know what? This is a tolerable yet sucky song. But I think the verses are kind of catchy. I'm kind of surprised this wasn't a single. You know? But then again, I mean, I'm surprised this shit was fucking popular. Versus Please Dear. Oh jeez. These power bluesy ballads drive me insane. Insane. You know, I'm glad when I was listening to this today, I was happy. I shaved my head because I'd be hair out. But then again, I probably would have saved money instead of going to the barber. Listen to fucking Please Dear on constant loop till I get every fucking strand out of my head. Giving it to Leppard. So in the end, Pussycat got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Hysteria got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, you know that shit sucks when Hysteria gets 5 points from it. Ooh. According to me. Because it's my musical preference, man. I'm not speaking for you. Just speaking for me. I'm not telling you this sucks to you. I'm telling you this sucks for me. So if you like this stuff, I don't care. So all you getting upset, you're an idiot for caring. You're an idiot. Seriously, you're a dumbass for getting upset over a musical opinion. I will never understand you fucking numbskulls. So thank you, Stephen Goodpaster. And boy, I hope you don't like these albums. I mean, no, I hope you do like these albums. Fuck yeah, I just hope you don't get upset. Because anybody that likes Wake Me When It's Over and Hysteria and is cool as fuck and doesn't get bothered by what I say, you're awesome. Have a lot of respect for people like you. You know, that you hear somebody bash something you like musically and you're like, hey, your opinion, because that's how I feel. Just the other day, somebody was telling me this sucked. Didn't upset me. But you notice how it's out here? Because I was just listening to it because that gave me the inspiration to play it. It wasn't like I said, man, I love this song, but he said it sucked. Let me put it on again to make sure that I'm right. No, I put it on because this rules. This is amazing. Man, the way this album ends, the riff. But that's a whole other fucking episode. I did review Black Sabbath Sabotage, and it's on this channel. So, Stephen Goodpaster, again, thank you so much, my friend, for the donation. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. Right on, everybody. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. And bang, bang, pizza skulls, that little notification bell. So stay frosty. listen to this. Or don't. I don't care. All I know is I just did, and I feel great. I had to listen to that after taking notes for these two albums. Yeah, I needed to cleanse the soul, to get the suck out of my ears and get the awesomeness in my ears. And SHMACKEMAGOB, bang bang pizza skulls.